on spread. Almost a full load.
Here's the next one.
Round 2, 13 green below. Down 492 goes 492 or 4938. But it was all over right off the bat. As Zeller let go a little early. 5-7th out was Rodney Parks and Mike Bloomfield Sr. Mike out of the OHIO. Rodney Parks from Venus. Intergalactic for Rodney Parks. Rodney Parks will emerge. 30 green and dead on 8 will work. Mike Bloomfield Sr. is 35 on the starting line. 479.3. On the 477 dial and was a couple hunt behind at the finish line is Rodney Parks. Gets to come back and play again. Keith Winters and Bruce Johnson. Keith in the hometown race, the runner out of Las Vegas, 462, and Bruce Johnson, who was Minnesota 5 flat over the finish. Keith Winters 1-3 at the start. He grabs that time slip, it's going to say 4:06:07. There for the last time through 660 feet. It's Todd Culture. Jason McFarland. Culture from right up the road in Meridian, Idaho. 464 number for Todd. And Jason McFarland out of Texas, 506. The estimated performance for Jason here this morning on the Pedro side. To be a wee bit shy is Jeremy Wilson. And Don Torres. Torres with front-edge Dragster. 542 the number. Jeremy out of Grand Junction. Race tag compared machine. 457 the dial for Jeremy. Jeremy Wilson in 72. Starting his run of 461. That was a little bit UGLY on both sides. Del Terrace. We'll move on. Misty Unser and Jacob Storer. Misty. I mean, this is like a regular Saturday afternoon if I were racing in Boise. Snowboarding yesterday. Picked up a raffle win to get into the million main event tomorrow. Jacob out of Boise, 469 to dial. These two are like, we could have done this. 471 will be good. After Misty turned on that big, ugly, nasty, just gross red light by 3,000. 468. Misty will be done for the day. It's Shelby Ray Schoenfeld and Nathan Martin. Martin out of Kennedale, Texas. 460 is the dial. Shelby, a recent graduate of that Tom Bear School of Drag Racing. Shelby out of Magna, Utah. See Professor Bear out in front of his new student. 525 the dial for Shelby.
Let's do a side view.
All drivers ready. 6593. Shelby was 21 in front of the green light and goes 523 at 132. Nathan Martin. Get out of round number 1. Shelby will be done for today's Colton Aragon and Brian Camp. Colton out of Grand Junction, 477 the prediction. There for Colton, Brian Cam out of Pacifica. Right over there in California, 498. Brian Cam. Cam is 006 on the green side and 499 on the racetrack. Brian Campbell events. Out of round number 1. Daniel Carranza and Mike Quinteri. Something like this, you're talking about like spreads between hometowns. I'm going to say this is the biggest one of the week. Daniel Carranza, Victoria, Australia. Mike Quinteri. We'll go Daniel Carranza's way. Daniel left first, was 001 in front of green. Mike Quinteri is 006 in front, leaving second, and the win line will go over to Daniel Carranza's side. It's Kyle Seidel, you know, is down there looking at us and smiling heavily with a racer from Australia and a racer from Alaska. Being side by side here at the Fling, and the race decided on True Star. Brandon Umberger and Nathan Thornsley. Thornsley, Palmer, Alaska, 536 the dial. There for Nathan at the big check, Brandon Umberger. 466 the dial for Brandon. Umberger 37 green, 466 on the 66. We're going to come back around and stage it up in round number 2. Shelby Williams and J. Scott Ball. Shelby, the young lady for Team K&N, 481. The dial for Miss Shelby. J. Scott Ball, San Antonio, Texas. Miller prepared Dragster. 474 the dial for J. Scott Ball. Leaving starting line second, please. Take the win. 481.2 for J. Scott Ball was 31 at the starting line. Shelby Williams was 1. Leaving the starting line second. And the 10, and yeah, 10 above. That'll be out in round number 1. That's couldn't fight. Todd Robinson. Clint 512. Out of Pueblo West and Landshark. And go forward for 514. At 133 miles an hour. Todd was 26 red. And 476 on the racetrack. That's Jake Jones. And Jessica Bogatti.
It's getting closer.
Jake will get the win. 468.5 on the 468 for Jess. Jake Jones, 25 green, breaks out 3 thou, took 7 at the stripe. Needed to take 4 or less. Jessica. Take that. Dragster in round number 2 is Hannah Vandermeer and Trevor Larson. Hannah for Boise Valley Towing. See Dad. Dick Vandermeer out. Watching his daughter. 484 the number. Trevor Larson for Larson Farms in Kendra's Dragster. The Trevor Stoll. That one's Minnesota. Just a gorgeous mollusk repaired machine. 465 down for Trevor. For Hannah Vandermeer, 17 green, 1 above to be 0004 in front at the finish. And that is Toit. Like a tiger. 0004 margin of victory for Hannah Vandermeer. 17 green. And 410 thou in front to get the win for Hannah. It's Justin Hoff, birthday boy. A couple days ago, it's Yoki Sada. Justin. Vandermeer Racing. And Boise Valley Towing, 460 the number for Justin. Yoki. Out of North Las Vegas, 457 the number for Sada. Justin 002 and 462 will get the win. All right, attention to the pin area, attention. Hey, Steve Williams. Report from the top end is Shelby needs a tow from the big end. Shelby Williams needs a tow there from the big end of the racetrack, if you would please. Justin Hoff takes out Kyoto as Justin and Hannah proceed at round number 1. Torres Sr. and Mike Crater. Val out of Belinda. Val Torres racing down. Val in round number 1 here. Val is 003 at the head. And 473 on the 475. There for Val Sr. to be good. After Crater was red by 21, thou goes dead on 5.
That car just scares me.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, kids of all ages, Larice Motorsports Insurance Pro. Up in the lanes, please, for round number 2. The Illuminati. Please, for round number 2 with Jason Thomas. And Travis Theobald with Jason Thomas getting the win. 005 and 2 above. With the right combination of numbers, Travis 22 green at 478 on the car, goes 479.5 on the racetrack. To be 10th out behind at the finish. Logan Ward. And Mike. Mike. 22 green, 461-1. On the 461, we'll move on. It's 5 thou in front at the finish. Logan Ward, 15 green, 1 above. And our divisional winner in Super Comp from race number 1 of the divisional last week. Now out in round number 1 here on Mosier Engineering Thursday at the Flings. Neil Pressimoni and Scott Lemon. Neil left side. Scott Lemon, Team Collector Tethers. 469 there for Lemon. Scott Lemon through. Dirt on top of that hole. 009 dead on 9. Makes 18 total. Neil was 2-4 at the start. And can now, go back to the house and do some yard work for the rest of the day, because unfortunately, he had no chance to light up a win light. As Tristan Craig and Richard McFarland. Tristan, the birthday boy. Happy birthday to Tristan. What better place to spend it than here at the Can-Am Spring Fling Million presented by Optimum Batteries.
Exactly.
520 the dial for Tristan. Richard McFarland out of Yucca Valley, California. And his super unique dragster. 595 is the prediction there for McFarland. Tristan left side, his pre-stage. Richard McFarland, flicker in that bottom ball, finally goes in. Craig is in. And that racer is not going to get the win. Richard McFarland, perfect on the starting line and under by 400. Tristan Craig, 009, 5201 on the 520 to be 10 total on your birthday. And a first round win light. Now for Tristan Craig, happy birthday, sir. And there better be cake. Just throwing that out there. Had several birthdays and had no cake. It was disappointing. Tim O'War and Jeff Burns. Burns had a deep run last night. Silver State Refrigeration Wednesday. Tim O'War out of Tucson, Arizona. Is screaming up alongside of Tim O'War. Keeps on doing it with Tim O'War. Meyer, the machine. Second. Meyer had a massive starting line advantage, being 008. Chuck Babcock was 92. And anytime, the mature reaction time is very similar to Mike English's age. You're going to have a hard time turning on a win light, especially when David Meyer. 008 on the other side is Kevin Johnson and Mo Trujillo. Kevin out of Draper, Utah. The American prepared dragster for Kevin, 475 the dial. Mo Trujillo. Mo out of Happy Valley. Mo and Brenda and that team, 459. For the Oklahoma Division 7 top dragster champion of the world. Mo and Mo, 16 green, 5 above. Is good for the win. Kevin Johnson was 40 at the start. Breaks out by 8 thou. Taking 39 at the finish. Mo Trujillo made the right call at the finish line. See Mo in round number 2 with Sean Hart and Lindsay Meserve. Sean out of Layton. The Painter Boy, 483 on the car, Lindsay, Missouri. Lindsay for Team Theobald. Trevor and the family. $479 that out for Lindsay. So we are staged. Reaction time, and Lindsay, Missouri takes out Sean Hart, 22 on the start and 481 on the 479. To be good, Sean was 26 at the start and 6 over the dial. Sean Hart will bow out in round number 1. My Larice Motorsports Insurance Pro competitors, round number 2 should all be up in the lanes. And we will now take Group A door cars. For round number 2, please. Group A door cars. Group A door cars up in the staging lanes for round 2. Pretty please. Group A door cars. Let's get you up if you would, please. It's Austin Schoenfeld in the front engine dragster and Mike Brundage in the rear engine dragster. Austin out of Magna, Utah, 5 flat the dial in for Austin. Brundage, 510.